G'day fellas, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the highly anticipated Charleston Tech off-season video. We're going to be losing a lot of star players from the team, but we're also going to be adding a lot of star players. It'll be interesting to see training results, position changes, and a whole lot more. So I already went through the season stats in the last episode, the bowl game. I do, however, want to check out NCAA and school records. A lot went past when I simulated. So as you can see in an individual game, Larson has the longest kick returned. This is a lie. The longest pass was to Jeremy Richards, also a lie. The longest run, 85 yards, also a lie. Receiving yards in an individual game, though, Kevin Turner has a genuine record right here, 432 yards. In an individual season, Jeremy Richards broke the record from Sam Darnold at USC for the best passer rating throughout a whole season. Pretty impressive stuff from a true freshman. And last but not least, we can see that Matt Moore has the most yards in an individual career in NCAA history, totaling 5,134 yards. As for the team school records, Jeremy Richards pretty much has every record already. Apart from, of course, the career yards, we got to do 3 more seasons with him first. We also finished in number 2. I mean, I'm just salty about that. We should have been in the Natty. Anyway, we're going to forget that and we're going to go on to the next season, see what this team is looking like. Whoa, we got a new defensive coordinator. Let's go, man. He must have been a head coach. Matt Moore is heading into the NFL draft. He's projected second round. We all know if you watch the Dreadnought series, he went in the 4th. Of course, injuries are a concern for any NFL team, hence why he dropped down to the 4th. We're also going to be losing Lance Ward, Ziegler, Butler, Kelvin Young. Oh man, we are losing a lot of talented people. Who is our brand new coach though? Holy crap, Kyle Whittingham is level 38. So I'm looking it up now. Kyle David Whittingham is the head coach of the Utah Utes. Utah has a really good team this year. So the fact that we're bringing him in as a defensive coordinator, bro, he must have a lot of faith in his Charleston team. And on the offensive side, we pick up Mike Sanford, level 15. Oh, transfer requests. We're a good enough team to get some solid players, right? Like somebody doesn't work out of Florida, they want to fly over to Charleston Tech. We got nobody. So jumping into recruiting, we still have not signed Lance Huff, Greg Fry, Stephen White, a whole bunch of dudes. We have 13,000 points though. I'm so excited to check out what the ranking is on our class. It's got to be really high. Kind of oddly specific, but we have 4,315 points in Lance Huff. He's going to be a huge part of our success going forward. He comes in with a whopping 87 excel, 85 speed, 85 finesse, 80 power move. Hold on a second, I need to put more points in this guy. We also have a wide receiver in Stephen White. We just lost Hayek and Matt Moore. We're gonna need backups. The linebacker isn't really a big concern. And then of course, another linebacker in Anton Johnson. They'll be solid backups for years to come. I just need Lance Huff though. Let's go. The only person we didn't manage to pick up was Stephen White. He's gonna go to Florida. We signed the #1 class. I told you. What did I say? Trust me, I've done enough 5-year rebuilds to know when I have the #1 class in the nation. I was expecting top 5, but not #1. We're up to a 6-star prestige. From where we started as a 1-star school with trash players, we have now finally realized the dream of being one of the best overall teams in college football. We get 3 5-star players, a whopping 13 4-stars, and 2 3-stars. We don't have any time for 2 or 1-star players. Greg Fry, Lance Huff, and Davies, all 5-star recruits. And look at this, 4 stars for days. It takes up the entire first page. We bring in 2 4-star wide receivers, a 4-star tight end, an athlete, 2 athletes, 3 athletes, some brand new offensive linemen. Bob's your uncle, mate. We're absolutely killing it. I could not be happier with what we've done today. And now we head on to position changes. It's never normally the biggest part of an off-season, but in this particular case, it definitely is. We have 3 athletes to allocate. David Ross will end up being a brand new wide receiver. 6'4" Matt West actually goes up overall at wide receiver. And Nick Neal, the 73 overall 4-star prospect. I hate to say it, but I think again, the only 2 positions he can play is running back and wide receiver. At running back, we have Bobby Dudley and Bo Davis, a true freshman. I gotta be 100% honest here. Javon Thompson definitely proved himself. He will in fact be the starter. He'll be backed up by Bo Davis. Bobby Dudley is actually going to be going to fullback because we don't have one. At tight end, we have true freshman Jonathan Kaplan. We take massive strides at the offensive line position. This is the first time that we have an all 80 overall plus lineup. 5-star defensive end Lance Huff. He will be your starter over at the left end position. We also have Marc Williams over at right end. At cornerback, a little bit lackluster. We only managed to pick up 1 CB in the last season. Gary Martin though, very solid freshman. Great acceleration, great speed. At free safety, Pat Thompson had a pretty breakout year in his sophomore season. Looking to add on to that in the junior. And then at strong safety, we have, Alan Brown, Jake Henry, and Tim Thomas. And now everybody's favorite part of the season, training results. Brian Jenkins is up to a 91 overall, the only 90 overall on the team. Despite that, we have an incredibly solid team. A lot of them are high 80s, including Jeremy Richards. But starting with Brian Jenkins, he's up to 92 acceleration, 89 tackle, 86 hit power. Michael Freeman entering his senior season now has 99 man coverage, 95 zone. So look for us to run a lot of man coverage this season. Jeremy Richards goes up to a 97 throw power and 85 throw accuracy. Kevin Henry, the left tackle, goes up to an 86. Even Marcus Elliott is now up to an 84. He will remain as a wild card, read option style quarterback. Kevin Turner is now officially a 99 speed, 99 excel. I cannot wait to see that connection between a 97 throw power quarterback and an absolute freak athlete in Kevin Turner. And last but not least, Javon Thompson going up to an 81 overall, a 6+ increase. Nice little acceleration boost, nice little speed boost. How does he have a 51 stiff arm? What? I thought this guy was meant to be a bloody power back. So your only job is to run and not fumble the ball. Wow, the more you know. Oh my goodness, I have devised the hardest possible schedule imaginable. There is not a singular unranked team that we will be facing this year. We only play 2 official home games this season. All of our other home games are played at a neutral site game. So we're going to be playing at AT&T to start off against Miami. Since we hosted Notre Dame last year, we're going to go there for this game. We play Penn State in Colorado. Our first home game is a Sugar Bowl rematch against Michigan State. We then travel to Ann Arbor to take on Michigan. We then play in the Alamo Dome in San Antonio against Oklahoma. We then take on the only team that we lost to in our last season, Ohio State. Our second and final home game of the season will be last year's national championship contender, Arkansas. And then we finish off the season with an away game against Texas. This is by far the hardest schedule I've ever created. And I don't just mean in this dynasty, I mean ever. And with that being said, fellas, that is going to wrap up the off-season portion of the Charleston Tech Dynasty. I'll take care of recruiting off screen. It does take me a while, but I will skip to recruiting just to prove to you guys that I'm not creating any prospects. But that being said, if you made it this far into the video, you are the real MVP. I hope the rest of your day is awesome. And from me personally, I'm out. Peace.